You know what time it is. It's time for you to sit down and let me gas y'all up. You know, every video I do, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. You're being described right now as a giant on the scene. Spirit wants you to really understand the impact that you have. You're not a fly on the wall. You're not you're not the floater friend. You're not the one on the outskirts. You're not the one on the fringe. You're the one everybody's looking at. You shine so bright you couldn't hide if you wanted to. And that's why you're being described as a giant. Um, from a mile away, people sense your energy. And I think it's hilarious too when they meet you because they feel you before they meet you. Promise you that. And I feel like you throw people off so much. You throw them off. Like your energy is larger than life. And then it's like you're so chill. You're not always chill, but you for the majority of the time I feel like you are. So it's like how does this level of intensity come from somebody so still? Like people are fascinated by you. Look at the Page of Pentacles. You're sitting back, minding your own business. People feel like every page you turn, it works out for you. I feel like you have a very good handle on who you are and what you know you're good at and what you're bad at. And this was through trial and error. But people are looking at you, it's like, wow, okay, your experiments have been successful, I see. Because the way you're moving, it's like I don't know what type of fire was lit under this collective's ass, but like, I don't even want to be in the vicinity because I can't keep up. That's how you're making people feel. People are just gonna be like, okay, let's just let them do their thing. Don't try to like, you know what? Just let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. The Seven of Pentacles. You got an audience. You know, I feel like this is people you know and don't know. If you're online, especially, but if you work in a large workplace or you just go out a lot, like people know who you are. People know exactly who you are. I feel like a lot of them don't. They may not know your name, but they know you. They know you. I don't know how a person gets this type of impact, but the only thing I can compare you to is effective presence and the Marilyn Monroe effect. If you go Google the Marilyn Monroe effect, you'll hear her talk about it. It's essentially she had this weird ass interview where they were like with a journalist, they're walking on the street and nobody's paying attention to her. And it's Marilyn Monroe, and at that time she was pretty famous. So nobody was paying attention to her, and all of a sudden she's like, "I'm gonna become Marilyn Monroe. You want to see? I'll flip the switch," and she did. And it's almost like throwing chum bait into shark infested waters. It's like people just appeared. They just automatically teleported to her like she had pressed a button. And people feel like when you walk into the room that you're shaking the foundation, that you're turning heads, and people can't help but wonder what the hell is going on with you. You're a topic of discussion. You are. You are, especially the moves you make in your future plans. People want to know everything you've got going on. And when I tell you that they get nothing, it's so funny. Like it fuels their obsession with needing to know what you're up to, right? Because there's something like, I don't know, people want to play keep up with you, but you're not doing that. And again, it contributes to your larger than life presence. Look at the Queen of Cups. This is magnanimous. This is compassion. This is also giving me effort, emotional labor. If you pour into something, it's going to work out. You know why? Because you're very connected to the heart. You're one of those people, if your heart's not in it, you can't get it done. So it's like a blessing and a curse. You have to genuinely be excited and like your emotions have to be heightened in a legitimate way. But when they are, I'm telling you, like no one can keep up with you. No one can match the output, the perfection, the precision. You know, this precision is also reflected back to you with your spirit team and the way that they ride for you. If like you know how in NASCAR they have those pit crews, and the pit crews will instantly change out those tires. They'll do some. It's magic. Essentially, they're so trained and so precise to get it done that quickly. Like you have spirit swooping through with a sword of truth. Like let's say something doesn't work out for you. Well, here's another door. Here's another idea. Spirit gives you these unendingly because they know that you're not afraid to start over. You're a completionist. If you must start over, you are capable of building, like, I don't know, you got like a formula, and spirit will continue to lob new things to you, right? Like, you're gonna get one thing done and feel like, is this it? And then tomorrow morning, your passion is gonna be sparked by something new. Spirit is going to make sure that you have longevity. Yeah, look, High Priestess, gonna make sure that your contents, your creativity, your power is regulated within you. You know, like spirit helps you reclaim it. Every time you have to waste energy on dusties or just, situations that don't deserve your time, as soon as you get done handling it, spirit's gonna be right there to dust your energy off because you're doing the Lord's work. That's essentially what you need to know. And it makes you larger than life. It's the reason you're a giant because you're doing the things that, I don't know, people talk about doing them, right? You do the work. That's these two cards. You do the work. If y'all are liking this reading so far, don't hesitate to give me that like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. It really helps. And yeah, show me, like, shoot a comment. I don't know, say hello. All in all, collective, what you need to know is that if you've ever felt small or hidden in your life with this moon card, just know that God and the universe only unveils you when it's time. You're special. You are. You have a purpose here on this planet just like everybody else, but you are so tapped in, so, I don't know, present and clear in your connection with the divine that there's an implicit trust that radiates from you that people don't know where it comes from, but they know that if they were ever in a real pinch, if they were ever in true need, they could rely on you. Not to say that you're people's saviors or stuff like that. No, but it's just like, if we're gonna encapsulate somebody who is reliable, who's honest, who's hardworking, and who has this selfless desire to help others ascend in the same way that they are, it would be you, right? It gives me the bodhisattva from Buddhism, and how the bodhisattva is doing self sacrifice by delaying their own salvation so that they can help everybody else reach that same salvation. People feel like that you are very generous with the knowledge that you give, with the guidance that you get yourself, that you bring it to the people, right? Like, you're nothing to play with. And that is exactly why you are a giant on the scene. So, yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. And as always, I enjoy doing these. I love talking to y'all. But yeah, bye.